you know, you come up with a solution now.
Sir, my solution is
Yes.
okay, let this order of the president and the report may kindly be quashed, and a commission may be appointed to ascertain the truth, so that we can cross-examine them, they can cross-examine
एक second ठहरिए ना. Commission, how, under what law will we do that?
This honorable court can always do so.
No, they can.
To ascertain the truth about the matter.
No, it can't be remanded to the Supreme Judicial Council.
Sir,
Is that a possibility or it's not?
it can be, yes. It can be, yes. It can.
No, I want your clear thinking on this.
After questioning the order of
Sub-article 7
president,
Sub-article 7
there is one problem which I see.
एक Sub-article 7 भी पढ़
जी.
लें 209 Sub-article 7 209 Sub-article 7 पढ़ लें
जी 7 सर वो 7 की बात हो रही है ना, तो उसमें है a judge of the Supreme Court or of a High Court shall not be removed from office except as provided by this article. Article क्या provide करता है? President can remove on the basis of a report. The report has to be based on inquiry. So therefore under clause 7
नहीं देखें,
He could not be removed.
ये तो admitted fact हो गया that no one ascertained whether the allegation was factually correct or not. That much is established from what I've been able to understand. Unless somebody says, no, it's not been established. I don't think even Khwaja Sahab, पूछते थे Khwaja Sahab कहाँ गए? Was the one way or the other whether the allegation was true or not? Was it been ascertained or not?
It was never inquired into, it was never ascertained, and if that part of the order would not carry.
How do we go forward then on this?
May I very respectfully submit?
Because, you know, both can't be telling the truth.
No, quite right. May
Yes.
I very humbly submit, my lord. The order itself may have two components, although they are mixed up. As far as I am concerned, they are mixed up in the sense, one is with respect to the public speech that was made. Whether the public speech that was made.
That's a separate aspect.
This is what I'm saying.
That may in itself be such a grave crime that you remove him.
No, I'm making a suggestion.
Or the implied in the order is the fact that you've leveled such serious allegations against some people.
Which cannot be sustained because no inquiry was held. That portion.
What is the solution here?
May I very respect, this is what I was saying, madam. May I very respectfully submit, the order itself is composed of these two components. One is that a public speech was made. The other is that there was an allegation made or there were some assertions made which were not inquired into, and that was also held against the petitioner. Now that portion cannot be held against the petitioner so far as the STC order is concerned, because that was never inquired into. We are only then left, as far as this list is concerned, only left with the question whether the public speech that was made was.
नहीं देखिए उसका बड़े implication होगा. I think let's live in the real world. The entire eyes of the nation are before us. There are 2-3 constitutional offices involved. One is at stake is the independence of the judiciary. If I'm sure you will also agree that no judge should be removed without cause. I'm sure you will say that.
Yes, quite right. That's true.
That's one aspect. The other aspect is there's another constitutional body involved called the Supreme Judicial Council. Now, the Supreme Court should not interfere in the work of another constitutional body unless there is something so manifestly unconstitutional or unjust. What Mr. Hamid Khan Saab is saying is there was no inquiry held, and you are conceding it, and the Attorney General is also conceding it. Needless to say, if the statement made was false, he also concedes that the judge should have been removed. Now, the third issue is the Supreme Court itself. We are hearing this case. Now the question arises, what sort of order we can pass in such circumstances? And I think there's an interconnected, where is the Attorney General? Attorney General, where is he?
कलर मैं ऑफिस से चेक करवा लेता हूँ ऑफिस में.
बुला लें अगर उनको. हाँ,
खान साहब जरा ये ओपिनियन तो पढ़िए पेज 70 पे.
So opinion of the Supreme Judicial Council,
Yes.
page 70 पे है.
70 Yes. Conclusion, sir. This council is unanimously of the opinion, kindly see here, that in the matter of making his speech before the District Bar Association Rawalpindi on 21/7/2018, Mr. Justice Shaukat Aziz Siddiqui, Judge Islamabad High Court Islamabad, had displayed conduct unbecoming of a judge of a High Court and was thus guilty of misconduct, and he is therefore liable to be removed from the office under Article 2096 of the Constitution of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. 2096, which says you inquire into the matter, which was never done. The other portion of this, your lordship may find very relevant, is on page 4950, where they decided to dispense with the inquiry.
इसमें सवाल इसमें ये पैदा होता है, ये सवाल है कि सपोज एलिगेशन दुरुस्त है, सपोज क्या ये जिस तरीके से एलिगेशन बयान की गई है, जिस तरीके से क्या ये एक जज के लिए मुनासिब था? ये तो ओपिनियन उनकी ये थी कि चूंकि ये कर नहीं सकते थे.
सर इसमें हुआ ये, there was only one hearing in camera done, nothing else was
ये
never
तो
done.
डिनाइल नहीं आपकी तरफ से कि तकरीर हुई थी.
जी
तकरीर हुई थी, ये डिनाइल तो नहीं है.
नहीं
वो ये
तकरीर का डिनाइल नहीं.
नहीं सर, तकरीर का denial नहीं है.
But देखिए, there are two kinds of speeches, ना? I mean, क्या is a judge not allowed to make a speech?
Yes.
देखिए, I think we should not forget the facts. The fact is not making of the speech. If it's making of the speech, then probably half the superior judiciary will have to go home, because how many judges have made to the bar council's speeches? I mean, these are not too. So
That speech was made before a bar is.
No. So it's not a question of mere making of a speech. It's the content of the speech. I think both go together. Now it depends what I say. If I say there should be, I go and tomorrow I make speeches, independence of the judiciary, this, that, the other, fine. I may even canvass a view which is different. But if I make allegation against someone, so I think you can't disconnect the two things. It's the nature of the allegation. Because I would say if otherwise, then we will have to read that Article 19 is not available to judges.
That's what they.
I mean, okay, you may not agree with the judge's point of view, fine. I mean, but you remove him on that ground.